Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Tuesday, November 11th. All right, something could be the base, it could be the foundation of something. Could be the something else. I don't really see a third or fourth one. Speech bubble, envelope, compass, music notes. These are like common app icons. Like music notes for a music app, compass for a map app, envelope for email, speech bubble for texts, that sort of thing. I'm guessing that's a category. Still trying to hunt for purple first here, so we'll keep a hold on that one. Oh, maybe foundation goes with blush and powder or some sort of makeup category. Is highlighter a kind of makeup? Highlighter. I don't know. It sounds right, but I'm not 100% sure. The downside to being a basic dude. You could have the extent, scope, and range of something. The base? No, the scale. Scale goes better with this. So that would leave holder, base, rest, and stand. Base, rest, stand, holder. Is this like parts of a podium maybe? Base, rest, stand, and holder. Possibly. None of these seem like purple though. Yeah, I don't know which of these would be purple. These all seem like green categories. I don't know. Do I try this one as a purple category? I don't know. Like, I legitimately am not sure which of these would be purple. Like, I think the icon one is very obvious since we're all on our phones all day long. So I don't think that would be purple. I could even see that one being yellow. Probably not, but I could see it. I've seen tougher yellows than that before. The makeup one seems very green to me. And then what was the other one? The extent, the scope, the range, and scale. That seems very yellow to me. So I'm going to go with, I guess, the base, the stand, the holder. What was the other one? The rest. I'm going to try that one as a purple category. It doesn't feel purple, though. Object used for support. Okay, so that wasn't purple. I'm going to go with the icon one. Envelope, compass. Icons on an iPhone. Wow, that's purple. That is so easy. I could see that being yellow. Like a slightly tough yellow, but I could see that being yellow. That's crazy that they made that one purple. Let's go with the makeup one as green. That's yellow. Okay, and then the or not, the synonym one is green, I guess. I gotta stop thinking about the synonyms being yellow. I just can't get these colors right at all. I mean, how are you supposed to determine the colors on this one? It was definitely a 4 green day. If they give this anything more than a 1.5, I'm going to disagree with it. 2.3? There's no way. There's no way. How do you give that a 2.3? I bet the solve rate on this is 90%. 81? Okay. Never mind. The none category was much higher yesterday. I mean, it's still a 1 out of 5 difficulty and it's 81% solve rate, so still really easy, but I'm surprised it's not even easier. Maybe there was some one-aways that people were chasing. Like you could put base and foundation together, a few other things like that. Uniqueness, 1 in 3,769. That's kind of nuts. That's crazy that it's that high in uniqueness for a perfect game. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Like you usually don't see this amount of numbers unless you make a couple of mistakes, at least one mistake. Usually a perfect game on a easy puzzle is like 1 in 15, even if you're getting blue or purple first. All right, so for first, we have kind of a split between yellow and green here, and then a big drop down to the other two. Let's check over. So yellow, green, and then about a 10% drop down to the other two. Losing games, yellow, nothing, green, yellow, green, green, yellow. The usual. Regular rainbow order is the biggest winning category. So just nothing surprising really in there. Let's check the mistakes. Okay, putting base in with cosmetics, I could see that. Putting foundation with stand and base, I could also see that, but not with really holder. Putting compass in instead of, what was the 4th green one? The extent? I guess if you're just rushing it, but if you took just a little bit of time to think of it, it doesn't really fit. Stand, base, rest, music notes? Oh, like you have a stand with like a book of music on it? Or, like your music sheets on it? I mean, I kind of get it, but it doesn't really fit. Like if you had stand, music notes, instrument, like if you had 4 different things that you would all need to play music, but these 3 all go together as part of the same thing, and then music notes kind of stands alone. Oh, music notes and scale. I could see those two going together. I don't know why they would go with bass and rest though. So maybe there's just a lot of overlap that people were making mistakes on even though they didn't lose. All right, so actually, even though it was pretty easy, there's some surprising numbers in there. At least in my opinion. All right, on to the mini. All right, villain's counterpart, a hero. California Governor Newsom. I know Gavin Newsom. Home to Prada and Pasta Italy. Shipping company with a purple and orange logo. FedEx. Three-pointer in basketball lingo. A tray? A trip? Three-pointer? What? Hard person to please. A hater. Get around, evade. Excuse me. Inside out girl. Riley? It is Trey. Okay. Sorry, I always think of Trey as just a 3-letter word. T-R-E for some reason. I never want to think of it as a 4-letter word. So, like, I mean, I watch a ton of basketball, but I just never think of it as a 4-letter word. All right, let's go through all these because I think I missed one or two of them. No, down, gift. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Cliche. Not sure if I'm a fan of that one. What's this? Deep black gemstone onyx. Okay. Riley, evade. I think I got the rest of them. I got most of the crosses. It was just this one. I could have really nailed this if I had thought of Trey spelled T-R-E-Y. For some reason, I just want to make it T-R-E. I mean, now that I see it spelled out, it makes sense, but I don't know. Especially since it's about a 3-pointer. Like, your 3 is on the brain. Anyway, it turned out to be a pretty good puzzle. 35 seconds, so I'll take it. On to pips. Okay. Ooh, we have 5 equals. What do we have 5 of? Looks like 2. So this is going to be a 2-2. We needed the 2-5 up here. This is going to be 6-3. So we're going to have the 0 down here, the 0-2 like this, and then the 2-3 like this. All right, 15 seconds. How many dominoes were in that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The easy ones are a lot of times 4 seconds, so I'll take 15 with 5 dominoes. Although it was all forced. 1 cookie down, 2 to go. Okay, on to medium. Okay, we have 5 equals in here. What do we have 5 of? Looks like 3s. 4 6s, 1 5. All right, so the 3s are going in here. So this is going to have to be a 3-3 here. This is also going to have to be a double, so that's going to have to be the 6-6. Wait, no, just leave it there. Just leave it there. Stop messing with it. This is a 3 with less than a 3, so we could do 3-1 or 3-2 maybe. Actually, no, I think this is going to be 3-1, and then this is going to be 6-1, this is going to be 6-0, this is going to be 3-2, and this is going to be 5-3. 34 seconds, nice. Double cookie day. See if we can make it a triple cookie. All right, on to hard. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, this is going to have to be 6-4, 6, or 5-5, 6. How many 6s do we have? We have 3 6s. This has to be an equals. What do we have an equals of? This is going to be 4s or 2s. I'm going to put the 2s up here. This is not going to be a double. We don't have a double that equals 10, so this is going to have to go, this is going to have to be split up. Maybe we do 6-5. It's possible. We could do 4-4 here, and then 5-0, or 5-0 this way. And then we could do 0-6 this way. I'm just vibing this. 1-5, 5-3, 6-2. No, this isn't going to work, I don't think. No, this is. What? What did I get wrong? Oh, this doesn't equal 9, it equals 8. Darn it. Do we have a 6-4? We don't. I thought I might get a triple cookie day today. Is there anything I can just switch? I don't think so. All right, let's start over. I hope I didn't just need to make a small tweak like yesterday where I've completely started over and it ended up only needing a small tweak. Okay. Let's see, this has to be a 6. It can't be 6-0 up. It can't be 6-0 down, so the 6-0 cannot go here. I kind of like the 6-0 over here. And then we could do maybe 4, 4 like this. And then 5, 3. This would have to be 5, 6. We don't have a 5, 6, so no, that can't go like that. We could go 5, 6 this way, but we need a 2, 6. We have a 2, 6. We do have a 2, 6. So we could do this. This would have to be a 4, 0. Do we have a 4, 0? We don't. So that doesn't work. We can't do the 6, 3 up because we don't have a 1. We do have a 1 actually. So maybe we could do it. We could do 6, 3, 1, 5, 5, 0. No, we can't. This would be 2, 2. We don't have an equals. All right. Maybe this isn't 6, 4 over here in the 10. Maybe it's 5. Maybe it's 5, 5. We could do 5, 0, 4, 4. This would be 1 something. 1, 5. Sure, why not? This would have to be a 3. We could do 3, 5. So that's 9. We could do 3, 6 up. That's 8. And then this would have to be 7. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah. This would be 2, 5, and then this 6, 0 goes like this. All right. Man, those first two went so well. And this one, it was hard to get into because there's not a whole lot that's forced, like, that's obvious. I wonder if it's possible to put the 4, 4 up here in this one. But yeah, there's just not an obvious forced domino to start off with, so you kind of just have to guess. And I guessed wrong. Alright, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.